We're going to begin this Tuesday morning with breaking news in the closely watched federal by-election of Toronto-St. Paul's. Conservative Don Stewart has won the longtime Liberal stronghold.
Let's go.
This is a stunning result in a seat the Liberals have held for more than 30 years, one that's sure to ignite more questions around the political future of Prime Minister Justin Trudeau. The dramatic vote count lasted into the early hours of this morning, with Stewart taking the lead with just the final batch of votes. Marianne's going to lead off our coverage this morning with this nail-biter of an outcome.
It really was, Heather, because polls closed at 8:30 p.m. Eastern last night. But that ballot counting, it lasted into the night, into the overnight hours. It wasn't until about 4 a.m. Eastern when we finally got this result that Conservative candidate Don Stewart won the riding of Toronto-St. Paul's with a 590-vote win over Liberal candidate Leslie Church. The reason why it took so long for these votes to be counted is because there were a record 84 names on the ballot. The ballot itself was about a meter long, though many of those names on the ballot were activists running in protests of Canada's first past-the-post voting system. Now, Stewart's win means major change in this riding. As you heard Heather say, this has been a Liberal stronghold for more than 3 decades. The by-election itself was to replace former Liberal MP and Cabinet Minister Carolyn Bennett, who represented this riding for 26 years before retiring. But important to note that a Conservative candidate has not been competitive in this riding of Toronto-St. Paul's since the 1980s. Here's more from Don Stewart last night before these results were released.
There's a message that our voters would like to send to Mr. Trudeau, and that's one of change. The only way to get that is by electing a Conservative government.
So change, that issue of change has been really at the heart of this by-election throughout the campaign, whether the result would signal that there's even bigger change on the horizon.